Alright, first things first. Some people are hating on me because of these videos, calling me weird and shit. I don't think I'm weird. I'm definitely bored. I should probably be at the gym or something. But just keeping it real, letting people know what's good, giving people something to relate to because some people just don't want to speak their mind or don't want to jeopardize positions they're in. So I try to give them a little bit of reality. Um, all right, DJs, lesson number 2. This isn't really a quick lesson or anything, but um, mixing in key. A lot of you make mashups and bootlegs and remixes and whatever you want to call them, and your shit is off. Oh, it's like they don't belong together. So make sure your shit's in key, and don't always rely on those programs like mixed in key or whatever you use, because sometimes that is terribly off, and half you don't even know how to read the chart that it comes in, so it wouldn't make a difference anyway. But yeah, some people just have the ear for it or know what key it's in already. Um, but please make sure your stuff is in key, and make sure when you're mixing there isn't two vocals playing at the same time that are completely out of key, or you have a intro of a song coming in that has some kind of synth in the background or a harmony playing, and you still got some of the other harmony of the other song playing, and they're completely off key, because that sounds terrible also. That's why when I make a lot of my songs, I make a long intro with just beats before I have any synthesizers coming in or harmonies, because it gives you a chance to kind of mix out of whatever you're doing, even if it's like a vocal song or whatever right towards the end. At least you got something to work with. So that's all I got to say about that, DJs. So please, please do that. I got the MacBook up and running. I only have 2 programs on there, Serato and Scratch Live, because I don't know how to use the thing. So I connected it with that Pioneer thing I got, and I didn't even try to use it yet, but it seems like it's working all right. Computer's cool. A lot of people said it's like got 6 specs, so I can't wait to jump in. Um, yeah. So I ate some Indian food earlier. It's not really sitting too well, but Suin, wherever you are, Mrs. Ramen Noodle, we made a deal with each other that if we don't find lovers in our lives, we're gonna mate and make a bunch of blue-eyed Indian children. So that'll be cool. Uh, don't ask me where that came from. That's kind of random. All right, so I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they were supposed to meet up with someone to do some stuff, and the person they were meeting up with like made them wait mad long. That's kind of rude and obnoxious. So don't make people wait, and don't tell them after the fact, like when they're already there, like, oh my bad, I got caught up. If you like assume some shit's gonna happen, or even if you're like a minute late, you should probably hit the person up and be like, yo, shit's fucked up. Don't wait like a half an hour and be like, well, I thought I was gonna make it, and then you don't, because then you're just a fucking piece of shit. Nobody likes a piece of shit. So that's it for that. Um, the big news of the day is that my final chapter remix has been released. You can get it for free, I think, on SoundCloud. I don't know if I enabled the download, but after I make this video, I'm going to enable it if it's not. So get it before SoundCloud blows and fucking takes it off, because they've been taking everything off lately and it's pissing me off. But what are you going to do? Another thing is people keep telling me to be careful with these videos because you're going to burn bridges if you put people on blast or whatever. But honestly, I can't really burn a bridge that doesn't exist. There's people that I've been friendly with in the industry for a long time and whatever, but if you haven't done anything for me or hired me or whatever, then there's really no bridge to burn. Like maybe down the road you're thinking about hiring me, but for the last 2 years that I've known you and you haven't hired me, I don't really care because there's people that already take care of me. And yeah, so can't burn a bridge that doesn't exist. Yeah. Topic number 63. Girls, women, females. When people are like, the right one's going to come along. Or if you're not looking, they'll come. Or whatever the fuck they say. It's so stupid. Listen, I've been single for 3 years. 90% by choice. And I'm not looking. So they're supposed to just appear, right? Because like I'm assuming that like I'll wake up one day and there'll be like some hot ass girl like cooking me food because they'll just come when you least expect it, right? Because that's what I least expect is some supermodel just like in the crib when I wake up. So I'm just gonna keep not looking until that shit happens because that's the advice that everyone apparently likes to give. Whatever. Um, I've been getting a lot of support as usual. I got to shout out Millie because Millie invited his whole friend list to the contest today, and I know he has a lot of friends on there on that Facebook. So appreciate that shit. Disarray, I see you. You helped me out, and Alex, you helped me out. Today I seen like a shitload of people that when I go to their page, like you're the mutual friends. So thanks. I forgot to shout out Cryostatic in my video the other day because I was blasting some trap music, and he hooked me up with that shit. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. I don't know if anyone saw the UFC over the weekend, but it was pretty cool. A lot of crazy shit happened. Diego Sanchez is a fucking animal. He's nuts. He lost, but you could just punch him in the face 100 times and he just makes angrier faces and comes after you, which is fucking awesome. You got Kane staying the heavyweight champ, so that's good. I like him. I respect him. He's not like a douchebag or retarded like most of the other people in the heavyweight division. And I got hip hop playing. I don't want to turn the volume up because every time I seem to turn the volume up, my video cuts out and shit gets fucked up like yesterday that happened. So I don't want to do that. Yeah. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Oh, another thing is fucking hilarious. I sold 2 things on eBay like a month ago. I don't really sell a lot, but when I got shit around that I don't need anymore, I kind of tend to sell it. So both of them filed disputes against me. One of them filed a dispute because they are claiming I'm out of focus. Yeah, they're claiming that the thing I sent them was broken, which was bullshit. And the guy was like some rocket scientist. It was mad funny. I Googled his name to see who he was, and he's some like real deal like author, and like he has like a Wikipedia page and all this shit. And he bought like computer parts for me, and he was getting ridiculously in depth with his explanation of how it was broken. And me being the sarcastic asshole I am, I'm just like, yo, that shit wasn't broken. You fucked it up. And he's like, well, tangibly, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. You broke it. Whatever. So he lost his claim. And then some other guy, I sold RAM. I keep going out of focus. I sold RAM to some dude. And like, this is like a month ago. I get like a message the other day from eBay. Like I can't fucking talk. I got a message the other day from eBay, and it says that the buyer is filing a claim for non-receipt of the item. Interesting, because I sent the guy the fucking tracking number, and it says it was delivered, so don't know what to tell you. Then I go to eBay, and the dude's account has been like revoked or some shit, so I can't even message him on there, so I gotta go through PayPal So I tell PayPal, like, yo, this dude's account got like booted from eBay, and here's the tracking number, and here's the email I sent the guy with the tracking number. So he lost the claim. So stop trying to play me. You're not going to win. I always keep a paper trail. So fuck you, whoever you are, trying to play me. And that concludes my session for today. And download my shit. This final chapter. Bam. This is the original record from Diesel Groove of Mike Macaluso presents The Final Chapter. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, it's original vinyl, that big round black thing that people use who are good DJs. So download it. SoundCloud. I'm going to post a link somewhere. SoundCloud.com/Sylert. It's the top song. It's on the top of my spotlight. I want to see like mad people download it. I have to make it private to send it to everyone, but I'm going to keep it unprivate, not private, open, available for like, it's like 7-ish, probably till like I'm about to go to sleep, which is like 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm going to make it private so I can send it to all my cool friends and people that support me. But for now, get it quick before SoundCloud takes it down. And it's good for Halloween. It's got tubular bells, like dong, you know, like dong, bells, dong. So yeah, get the fucking song. And I love everybody. And goodbye.